Hi guys, I'm Razmik, and yesterday at 3 o'clock in the morning, Boom published the second spoiler of the 73rd episode. At first glance, it seems that this spoiler is nothing special, but during the analysis I noticed some secrets, which I will share in this video. First of all, the first spoiler published by Boom in his Instagram. In it we were shown G-Man in a shocked state, with his shield on, and in the reflection as if someone is even shooting. In my last video, I have already suggested two possible variants of events. Who is interested can look. Now let's return to the second spoiler. It is not related to the possible fight of the three titans with G-Man. On this spoiler, we are shown a new toilet, Skibidi, with a rare white coloring of the toilet. He has 4 hands. With the 2 upper arms are all clear. They are saws, but with the lower arms there are questions. They have a cylindrical shape. From the bottom also have spikes. It is a new kind of short-range weapon, Skibiders, as well as he has such hands that Skibidi scientist, and moves on 4 paws. This toilet reminds me Skibidi Spider from the distant 63 series, which also moved on 4 legs, and had the same hands as Skibidi Scientist. Most likely Skibiders from this spoiler will be able to move as fast as his counterpart, which we just talked about. What else do we notice here? He is shot by agents. You might think that they are paralyzing cannons from the 54th series, but they fired a blue laser, and in this shot the beams are red. I would also assume that this is Cameraman, the scientist, in his exoskeleton, but it is unlikely that he would have had time to create a new bone in such a short time because, as we remember, in the first part of Series 72, his exoskeleton was destroyed by G-Man. Or it's the plasma gun laser of the big Cameraman from the first part of the 70th episode. No one knows the exact answer, but we can notice that near the area of the laser, there are sparks of red color, which suggests that these laser beams have a high temperature and maybe a laser flamethrower. In addition, I noticed that behind our new Skibiders, there is a strange door, and most likely this is another point that the Alliance plans to capture, and this Skibider toilet just stood on his defense. Few people paid attention to this, but always Defuk, when throwing the first spoilers, shows the losing side. For example, in the very first official spoiler 56 episode, we were shown TV-Man. He is the side of the Alliance, and as a result in this series, due to improved Speakerman Titan, Skibidi Toilets won, and agents, unfortunately, lost. This was also the case in episode 57, in which the very first spoiler was the infected Titan Speakerman, and he was at that time on the side of Skibidi Toilets, and in the end, Skibiders lost. Even in the spoilers for part 1 of episode 72, we were shown a Skibidi mutant cop, and what do you think happened? That's right, he ended up on the losing side. This episode will be no exception, and I think this Skibidi Toilet will either be seriously injured or completely destroyed. But this spoiler still stands out from the rest. The fact that this is the first spoiler in which was shown Secret Agent Defuk. Before this spoiler, we have never been shown in the plums of this secret agent, except only in the spoiler 3 part 70 episode. But then Defuk made a puzzle in which he wrote that one of them will come to an end. And most likely Defuk in this spoiler will not just a cameo and will be some more important role. For example, when storming the base, which is behind our Skibiders, Defuk can tell us where to go, as it was in 4 part 67 series. But this is just my guess, which is not supported. In addition, on the wall near the right edge of the spoiler, you can see the repeated number 74, which is most likely a reference to the 74th episode. When I saw this, I thought that Defag had thrown us a spoiler for episode 74, not 73. On the one hand, it is even logical, because these actions are not related to the possible fight between the 3 Titans and G-Man, but most likely Defak with this spoiler wanted to show that this series will continue with the 74th episode, and they will be interconnected as all series from 67 to 70. And the most interesting thing, in the upper left corner of the spoiler, we can see the inscription, "You cannot imagine what is coming." By writing this phrase, Defuk confused many people. It is exactly not Astro Skibiders, most likely, as I suggested in the analysis of the first spoiler. 73 series is coming, someone directly related to Defag. We've got the spoiler, but how can it be connected to the first spoiler that showed us G-Man? That's it for now. If you notice something else, you can write in the comments. And if you have any theories, write them too. I will publish the best ones on the channel. At the end, I suggest to watch my other videos. Well, with you was Razmiak Well, and we will meet in other videos.